Hey guys, so in conjunction with the greenhouse, I also have, I think it's about, yeah, there's about 4 bins here. We're adding another 2. So this has a combination of pretty much everything: onions, tomatoes, beans. I think I've squeezed some strawberries in there somewhere on this one. Same thing here. But as you can tell, if you take a look at the tomatoes, they're almost, I'm going to say, 1.5 feet smaller out here outside than they are inside the greenhouse. So these are beans and onions and a little bit of strawberries squeezed in there too. And in this one, we have a beautiful bed, right down the middle actually, of spinach, which is, it's growing amazing out here, but that's because the temperatures are a little bit cooler. And then I've got some carrots mixed in there with some onions, some Swiss chard, and some salad. And then here is my bed of potatoes. Doing really well in the cooler weather. It loves it. So here we are on June 20th, Father's Day, and we're having to fight a frost. So I'm preparing to basically dome up, put little frost domes on top of all the tomato plants and anything that is frost sensitive outside, and then covering or blanketing up my potatoes. But frost on June 20th is unheard of, but maybe not here for zone 3. So this is my goal today, is to finish that, to make sure that I can sort of, weather this overnight frost that we're gonna get. And the other thing that we're always fighting here is the quality of the dirt. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you exactly what we have to deal with as well. On top of fighting the weather, on top of fighting the bugs, you have to fight the dirt here. So I'm just gonna show you. So here is the quality of my dirt. This is beach sand. It blows away in the wind. It is something you can't plant in, and it doesn't hold water, and nothing will grow in here. So if you're going to be growing anything, you're going to have to switch out the topsoil, or you're going to have to do raised beds. And it's one of the reasons why I chose to do a greenhouse and raised beds, because you cannot grow anything in this. And with the unpredictable weather and the drought spells that we're getting, nothing is going to grow in this, on top of the frost. Hey guys, so I'm just going to take you into, this is a new greenhouse that we just put up. It's a 12 by 60 footer, but I've had to come in here and prepare for the frost, so I'm putting up all my frost domes, and those will be going in the other gardens as well. It changes from one day to the next. Basically, it's going to be 0 tonight, but then by Wednesday we're going to be into sort of the high 90s in heat. So it's back and forth, and unfortunately it's just one of the things that you have to deal with. And the other things I have to deal with are bears. I have to actually go around the property and make sure that the bears aren't walking around my greenhouses and things like that. So I ran smack dab into a bear yesterday, and I surprised him and he surprised me, and lucky for me, he actually ran away. I'm not going to cover the beans. If the beans take a frost hit, they grow like weeds. I'll take my chances with those, and if I need to replant, I will. But I am covering the tomatoes because they just take so long to grow. And that's pretty much it. So for the rest of the day, what we're going to be doing here is just covering up everything for the frost and crossing our fingers. Thanks for joining me today. See you soon.